The Miami Hurricanes just lost 2 players today, and one of them was the biggest on the roster. And before you freak out too much, I'm not talking talent-wise. I'm talking literally. This guy is freakishly tall. What's going on, Canes fans? The lights behind me have been changed to green, so you know what that means. Get ready for another transfer portal update. At least the first half of this video. The second half is about a player who is declaring for the NFL draft, but more on that in a moment. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have, a like or even a dislike on the video would be very much appreciated. Now look, I'm only going to attempt to pronounce this guy's last name one time. You guys know that I butcher the simplest of names all the time, and this one is far from that. Former 4-star edge rusher Collins Achiampong has hit the portal after 1 season at Miami. I nailed that, right? Now, this is a guy that many believe has a lot of potential, but really Miami was looking at him as a project player that they were taking a chance on. And that's by no means disrespect. This guy is listed at 6'7", and even some sites have him listed at 6'8", 270 pounds. He's a literal giant that will have 4 years of eligibility left. But I say project player because he had only played 1 year of football in high school back in 2019. He has all of the physical attributes that you're looking for in a football player, but the reality is he's played more basketball than anything else. He was originally committed to Michigan, but then flipped to Miami back in November of 2022. He saw no playing time in the 2023 season, but I know many fans, myself included, will be wondering what this guy might have been capable of, what he possibly could have accomplished if he would have stayed at Miami. I personally think that this guy has crazy raw talent and athleticism, but it's still going to be up in the air if he can put it all together on the football field. So, you know, when I say not a big loss, I mean this isn't a guy that was contributing on game day yet, but there's always going to be that what if. So, you know, I'm probably going to follow this guy a bit and see what he does wherever he lands and see if he does become a playmaker or not. You can have all of the size in the world, but still not be a great football player. But at the same time, this guy potentially does have a lot of upside. So, I mean, we'll see. At the time of filming this video, he hasn't released any sort of official statement, but he did retweet the story that was put out saying that he was transferring. So I can bring you over to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, just to show you guys so you can see it. This is his official Twitter account, and here's the Hayes Fawcett post saying that he's going to enter the transfer portal, just so you guys have that information here on the screen. And to wrap up this video, linebacker KJ Cloyd has announced that he is declaring for the NFL draft. Cloyd spent 3 years at Louisville before he transferred to Miami, and he did get some playing time in 2023. He totaled 44 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 pass deflection for the Canes. And he did release an official statement here on Twitter, so we'll jump over and take a quick look at that. He put out this little graphic image here that says, "First, I would like to thank God for the opportunity to play the game I love. I want to thank Coach Cristobal and the Miami football staff for allowing me to play for the University of Miami. I would also like to thank the University of Louisville for my time there. To Coach D. Nick, I want to say I appreciate you for everything, and to my teammates, family, and friends I met along this journey, I will forever cherish the bond, or cherish our bond. With that being said, I will be declaring for the 2024 draft, forever a Miami Hurricane." Okay, hey, I like the way he closed it out. 23 out KJ Cloyd. And if you notice, it's all Miami, you know, in the graphic here. So we definitely love that. Now, with Cloyd leaving, Miami might look to the portal for 1 or 2 more experienced linebackers, but we'll see. We do have some young talent coming up at that position. So it will just depend on if Mario feels like more depth is needed there. But Collins, I'll be keeping an eye on you to see if you can put it together on the football field and make an impact. And KJ Cloyd, you will be missed. We appreciate your time at the University of Miami. So that's going to wrap it up for this short little update video. This one was actually relatively quick. Normally I'll rant and ramble on for way too long, but you know, just something quick, short, sweet, and to the point. Still basically just waiting for some sort of quarterback announcement. I mean, we all know that the coaching staff doesn't operate on fan time, and neither do any of the players. So everybody's just kind of sitting around waiting to see what Cam Ward says. At first it was going to be he was going to make an announcement, you know, before the early signing day. Then it was going to be he was going to make an announcement by Christmas. Then it was going to be he's going to make an announcement before New Year's. Well, here we are at the time of filming this video. It's December 31st, about 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, and still no announcement. So as I said, and as I've said many times, it's not about what we want, and it's not about when we want the announcement to come. It's going to be up to them. But the world is watching. The college football world is watching, waiting to see what he's going to say. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.